morning.
Good morning.
How's things?
Pretty good, man. Ready to go. Got a new,
Oh, snap.
yeah.
And it's in Bottomlands.
Yeah, it's the extra large.
Nice.
Yeah. So, ready to go. I'm bringing out Big Boy today.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's gonna have a decoy back. Imagine carrying that into like freaking 10 miles in. Sucks. But...
And that strap would eat your neck up too, huh?
Oh yeah. Ready to go. Got the gun and everything.
I don't see anybody else out.
Dude, I'm glad to be freaking back turkey hunting out here, man. Whole week I've been just thinking about the turkey thing. There's two bugs.
Scratching, dusting.
There's no. It's just a hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too new.
That's the one.
It's like some scratch down there too.
Try to come up here with this thing there, so that's fresh.
That's fresher, huh?
That's fresh. You can see there's none of that black crap in the crevices. That might be from this morning. It was pretty hard.
Dang.
Yeah.
We're snaking up on the other spot where we saw strut marks last weekend. Although sneaking's hard in this. We've tried to roam around a little bit, but it's just all wet back here. We're just on the edge of a swamp. There's just water right on the other side of this junk. Just water. Water in the grass over there. So we're going to pick up and go back to where the vicinity where we were. Because at least if we're just going to sit down somewhere, we might as well have a what we think is a better chance of seeing birds. We're bugging out a few minutes early because we just kind of figure there's nothing else out here. We haven't seen anything, and last Sunday and Monday we at least saw hens and obviously that other bird. Well, I can't get anything to gobble. Tomorrow's going to be rough without a start point. Pretty sure they're not up in that area where we were before, so we might just need to go to a new spot cold, or somebody ought to sit on that spot where we bumped turkeys off twice now, last Saturday and this Saturday, where there's the little dust bowls and the strut marks. Somebody ought to go over there, sit for about the first 3 hours illegal, maybe longer, and just sit, see what shows up. Well, we're back at it Sunday morning, back out to go beat our heads against the wall. Go mud motor. That was a tiny little 2-foot gator.
Yeah, maybe.
So here's our morning setup. And then after a while, I saw a turkey heading down the road. Got behind a bunch of brush, so I let Buck know something's coming. See it? It's a hen. Coming down. She's a talkative one. I got the volume up so you can try to hear. Eventually she works her way to my right side, and she's so close you can hear her scratching in the leaves. A good bit after that hymn came through this morning, Buck and I, we got up and started seeing if maybe we could sneak on some birds. Seeing if maybe they were on the road, just not where we were. And then we walked around some more, sat for a little bit, and then got back on the road. And walked into a bird, don't know what it was, but by the time we saw it, it had already seen us, of course. That's how they work. But Buck tried to crawl up toward it, and it wasn't there. So we've now split up. We're gonna spend the remaining, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours of the day. I don't think it's 5 or 6 at this point. It might be more like 5 of the day in separate spots, do our own setups, and see if we can get something, or maybe tonight hear a gobble on the roost. Not hopeful for that because that's not been the MO, but it's hot here. It's like 90 degrees and it's so humid. I'm so drenched. I'm cooking too. Cooking bacon in my own stew. I'll show you the setup when we find one. So it's about 3:30, but it might be a nap time. We're all settled in. Decoys are out this way, right about 35 yards-ish. And on the right, Jake on the left. I pretty much can't see anything other than those two shooting lanes. But it was the most open spot that gave visibility all around. Well, dang, man, I've been back here hitting my crow call and I can't get anything to gobble. You'd think at some point you'd just get one to accidentally gobble somehow. Of course, I also don't know if I'm within a country mile of one either. Hopefully Buck had more luck. Well, we'll see you in the morning. We'll go beat our heads against the wall for a few hours in the morning. We're out at it again. About a 1.7 mile walk in. And we'll stay till about 10 o'clock this morning. Well, we're back in our setup. We had some gobbles. We think they're on private land, but not by much, which is not a problem, except the guy that we saw set up over there last weekend, he's right there this weekend, so we can't go down and make a move because he's right where they are. We just hope they slip past him and come up to us. I'm afraid that today was completely uneventful, but I do get to see yet another constellation gator. And that's going to wrap up Florida for me this year. Florida is a tough one, and I'd have to say without Buck, I would probably be 0 for 2 right now. Stay tuned because we got plenty of turkey tripping left. Thanks for watching.